Name a condiment you can put in drinks, on eggs, roasted chicken, and shellfish.
Easy. Tabasco sauce. Hot stuff is as versatile as it comes.
The iconic red pepper sauce dates back to 1868 and continues to be made much the same way its founder, Edmund McIlhenny, first created it.
Fifth-generation McIlhenny and current president and CEO Tony Simmons shares the story.
So the business started as a cottage industry here on Avery Island from an out-of-work banker that was trying to find a way to make some money. And in 1869, McIlhenny Company shipped its first bottles of Tabasco.
And the rest is history. Over 140 years later, Tabasco continues its production on the very same ground where it all started.
Welcome to Avery Island. Laissez les bon temps rouler.
The good times roll with a truckload of hot stuff. But I mean hot.
Now, unlike most hot sauces, Tabasco is made with Tabasco peppers, not cayenne.
It's a capsaicin frutescens. It is a much hotter pepper than a cayenne pepper.
The red hot peppers are picked fresh and ground to a mash. They arrive at the factory ready to start the fermentation process.
But it's all too hot to handle. So a pump transfers the mash inside white oak barrels.
Similar to making wine, the wood's porous nature allows some liquid to evaporate, which helps the peppers age gracefully.
So what we have here is fresh Tabasco mash, which is approximately 10 times hotter than the actual sauce. And the only way to be a part of the Tabasco team is unless you give it a try. So here it goes.
See? Even men have hot flashes. Filled barrels are sealed with oak tops.
And the guys bust a beat hammering them on.
Nailed it.
Once the lids are secured, a thick layer of salt covers each barrel.
Salt is put on top of the barrels as we age them to try to keep air from entering the barrel. We have to allow the gases to leave the barrel so that the barrel doesn't blow up, but we want to minimize the amount of air that actually gets back into the barrel because it spoils the mash.
And to do that, they use salt from the most convenient place imaginable.
Avery Island is actually sitting on a giant mountain of rock salt that is pushed up through the earth.
Is there any reason to leave this island?
Barrels of the spicy stuff are left to ferment for up to 3 years.
Friendly bacteria convert the sugars in the peppers into lactic acid, which is what gives Tabasco its signature flavor.
Once the resting period is over, the barrels get a hot ticket to the production line.
But 3 years can leave you a little dirty, so the barrels are hosed off before removing their tops.
The anticipation is killing me.
And you're not alone. Before the mash can go any further, Tony has got to give it his stamp of approval.
I normally go down at 9 o'clock on most mornings, and I inspect those 96 barrels of mash before they make pepper sauce. We think it's one of the more critical steps.
A pump transfers the aged mash to a tank where it's drained and cleaned.
It's then piped over to a massive wooden vat,
where it's time to get saucy. Approximately 12 barrels worth of mash are mixed with all-natural, high-grain vinegar.
We stir it intermittently for up to 28 days to let that Tabasco mash and that vinegar come together.
Once infused, the mix is strained to remove all the pulp, skin, and seeds.
Meanwhile, rows of bottles are unstacked and head down the line to a filling machine.
According to McIlhenny family lore, Tabasco was first bottled in recycled cologne bottles.
Nowadays, the hot sauce is bottled in an array of sizes, including the 148 milliliter variety used today.
Tabasco is piped over to a filling machine, where each bottle is quickly topped up with the hot stuff.
Tabasco fills 700,000 bottles every day.
You've got to work fast when supplying Tabasco to everyone, including foodies.
We sell more Tabasco to restaurants than we do on the grocery store shelf because the culinary world uses a huge amount of Tabasco. It can be their secret ingredient.
Secret's out now.
Bottles are capped off to seal in the heat. Head to a labeler,
Where they receive a trademark Tabasco label.
Currently, we ship to about 166 countries and bottle in 22 languages and dialects. So every bottle of Tabasco in the world is being manufactured right here at Avery Island, Louisiana.
A protective plastic seal is applied to each bottle so you know if anyone's tampered with your hot sauce.
Bottles are flipped on their side and slide inside a retail box.
Boxes are sealed and flipped upright.
They're packed 24 to a box, palletized, and ready to spice up your life.
Okay, Spice Girl, reel it in.
A few drops in your Caesar or on your scrambled eggs, this age-old sauce will amp up just about anything.
We say we are defending the world against bland food.